Hey guys, this is Amal from TechLeatherCraft. In this video, I wanted to talk about 5 reasons why I think a traditional style wallet is either going to fade away or it's going to die away, and reasons for why you may want to consider buying a slim wallet. So I'm going to do a countdown style, so I'll go 5 to 1, and they'll all range in kind of reason from the most kind of common known reason to, I think number 1 will be something that most people have probably thought about or know about, but I don't think they've considered it as a reason to buy a slim wallet. So let's get right into it with reason number 5, and that is back problems. A lot of guys carry their wallets in their back pocket, especially the larger ones, because they don't want to carry it in their front pocket. But what that ends up doing is they ends up creating back problems for a lot of people. So that's probably what I hear most frequently, is that they've switched to using a slim wallet and they have had less back problems, mostly because either the wallet's just thinner and it's still in their back pocket, or because the wallet is thinner, they've now moved to carry it in their front pocket. So that brings us to number 4, which is that if you carry it in your front pocket, there is less of a risk of theft. So to get into that a little bit more, in general, pickpockets steal wallets from back pockets, or they're used to stealing wallets from a man's back pocket, but they can also, obviously steal from your front pocket. But in a situation where you may feel uncomfortable or you may feel uneasy, trying to cover your back pocket is a little bit harder. You can easily cover your front pocket while still trying to look casual, right? You can stick your hands in your pocket, or just the fingertips or your thumbs or whatever, and be very casual about covering it and being aware of your front pocket. Whereas if it's in your back pocket, trying to cover that, so it's a lot harder to do to prevent theft or pickpocketing. So that's reason number 4, is that by carrying it in the front pocket, it's a little bit easier to avoid theft. Now, granted, any skilled pickpocket who's had lots of practice, I'm sure, could still try to lift it from you, but it is easier to, once again, be aware of your wallet when it is in your front pocket versus your back pocket. The other thing, side note I'll mention, is I've also heard people mention, because of slim wallets, or the reason they carry slim wallets, is they can do, weird things like hide it in their sock or something, or in other places. And sometimes when you're traveling, people carry money belts. And the money belt, two major ones I've seen. One is thing where it kind of hangs around your neck, and you can store your passport and your, plane tickets, and you can even store a wallet in there, or your large bills. And there's another style money belt, which kind of goes around your waist, and it kind of tucks into your pants, so no one can see it. A slim wallet is a little bit easier to hide in those kinds of things, or in a sock or something like that. I've heard people mention. So we'll get into reason number 3, and that relates also to safety and theft, but it's more about what's in your wallet. So a lot of times people will pull up to my booth and be like, well, I want a slim wallet, but I have, and they'll pull their wallet out and there's like 20 cards in there, or 30 cards, and some of them they haven't used for who knows how long, right? Like they have Macy's cards, Lowe's, all sorts of different store cards, credit cards in there, and they don't really use very often or at all. And so relating to reason number 3 around safety is that there's less valuable information on you if you have a slim wallet. There's less information to track of. One of my points is, well, if I lose my wallet right now, there's only 3 or 4 numbers I need to call, right? There's my credit card company, my ATM bank card company, maybe AAA, the DMV, my medical card, maybe, the medical insurance card. But as far as financial information goes, I only carry 2 cards on me, my Visa card, my credit card, and my ATM card. So there's only 2 numbers really that I need to call right away. But if you have 20 credit cards in your wallet and you lose your wallet, you'll probably remember your key ones. You probably remember the 2 you use most frequently, right? Like your bank or your credit card. But try to remember all the cards that were in your wallet, and then try to call in and report so there's no fraudulent activity. To me, that's a safety issue. If you listen to this video and you're still like, no, I'm still gonna carry my 20 cards, I strongly recommend taking a picture of either the back of your card or the front of your card, or making it just a paper list with your account numbers on them and the customer service number. You should do that when you're traveling too, by the way. Right now I can probably list off a good 90% of what's in my wallet and who I need to call if I lost it. All right, the reason number 2, and this kind of goes to my channel, I'll talk about EDC a lot, talk about flashlights and multi-tools and stuff, is that carrying a slim wallet allows you in your pocket to have room for other stuff. In my front pocket, I have my slim wallet, I have a tactical pen, a flashlight, I sometimes have my coin pouch in there. You can also have other stuff in there like a multi-tool or a folding knife, and that doesn't bulk up your pocket. So I really like that option. A lot of people who EDC prefer slim wallets for that reason, and then have your other pocket reserved for like your smartphone, the thing you don't want kind of near knives or flashlights to scratch up your screen or whatever. So that was reason number 2. And the reason number 1, and I think most people are aware of this. Now I do follow Gary Vee. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's an entrepreneur guy, that business kind of social media person who's really famous. In one of his videos, it's kind of a side note, but he mentions if you're a wallet maker, and he's talking about pivoting in business, you really need to be aware that this, and he holds up his phone, is going to start replacing cards. Or something like that. It's going to start impacting your wallet business, basically. So that is reason number 1, that wallets are dead, or wallets are going to die out. Our smartphones are going to start storing more and more of that information. It's going to become more commonplace. Right now, as it is, it's slowly transitioning to that. You know, I've been using Samsung Pay. Samsung Pay is really cool because you can use the MST technology. It allows it to be used on any card reader almost. More and more people have become aware of it. And I think Samsung is actually doing a great job, Apple too, with kind of promoting that. Also, the tech in the phone is way more secure. The way I have Samsung Pay set up on my phone is it is secured with my fingerprint or a pin. But I do think, and this is kind of my counterpoint to Gary Vee's argument that wallets are going to become obsolete, is that I still think people will carry cash. They'll still need to carry ID. And even now, even though Samsung Pay allows it to be used on almost any card reader, there are certain situations where you still want to carry one backup credit card, right? So for example, when you go to a restaurant, when the waitress comes, the waiter comes for payment, you're not going to give them your phone, right? You're going to give them a credit card, they're going to take it wherever they take it. So there's still going to be situations like that. My take is, yeah, most cards will probably be stored on a phone at some point, but I think there will still be a case for we still need to carry ID, probably a driver's license. I still think there's a place for cash. But even membership cards, they've transitioned to Samsung Pay has a spot for you to store all your membership cards, your reward cards, gift cards right now. All that stuff being stored on your phone. Regular style wallets are going to fade out, and slim wallets will become more and more popular. I mean, it is potential at some point we won't have a wallet. You know, everything will be stored on the phone, or there'll be some kind of chip implanted in us or something. That is a possibility. But for the moment, that's kind of where I see wallets going, and why I think slim wallets are the way to go, and they'll probably be more popular in the future. There are plenty of good slim wallets out there from leather crafters, and even some, you know, manufactured wallets, I guess. If you're interested, you can check out my website at techleathercraft.com. You can check out my slim wallets. I use a lot of Horween Chrome XL leather or Horween leather. Horween is a tannery on the East Coast and one of the few US tanneries left. It's really nice to be able to use American tanneries, American leather. And of course, I make the wallets here in my small shop in California. So you can go and check that out. If you're interested in tech, leathercraft, EDC, and multi-tool reviews, subscribe to my channel. I do also post on Instagram quite frequently. Usually when I'm in the middle of a project and I don't have time to make a full video about it, I like taking a quick snapshot, posting to Instagram. So you can go check that out. It's at techleathercraft on Instagram. I also do have a Twitter. It's at techleather, and my Facebook page. All the links will be in the description below, so be sure to go check all that stuff out. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I will talk to you guys later.